Hi guys, it's Jamie here and we're continuing on the Junk Journal July challenge. Wow, I managed to say it without sounding like it was a complete tongue twister for once. Anyway, today's prompt is minimalist. Thinking about minimalist, I think of two things. Espresso coffee, because it's the most minimal coffee you can have, and I love coffee and I drink endless amounts of coffee. And actually my house, because I've spent the last 8-9 years renovating this house, knocking down walls, building new rooms, that type of thing. And every single room has inbuilt storage, is whitewashed, light grey floors. It's very minimalist. So, however, about a year ago, I felt the house was a little cold, to be fair. So I introduced two colours just to the living area, only to the living area. And I introduced teal and actually mustard yellow. But there is actually, it isn't a dark mustard, it is a lighter mustard. So, like I say, my house is white, grey floors, black kitchen worktops, black lighting, a little bit of mustard yellow and teal. And I love coffee. Somehow we are going to make a spread in here to represent that for day 6. I've cut out a few squares that are white. I really don't know. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I've sealed this area off because I want to give it a title. So whatever I do is going to be in this bit. I think I'm going to go with a sort of cubist type design. I do actually have a smaller knife than this. I don't always have to use the biggest, sharpest craft knife ever, but in this instance I'm not going to look for another one. So let's just hope this cuts through this without me cutting through the page too much. It's all right, we have white squares. Tomorrow is the European Cup final. This might be posted tomorrow, mind, or it might be posted after it, and then we all know the result. Actually, we're not going out. I think you have to mainly book places anyway, and we have a big screen in the cinema room and a sound bar. So I thought, well, why not just stay home, get a pizza in? I know, playing Italy and we're going to get a pizza. But a friend suggested I get a Hawaiian because Italians think that's a sacrilege, and therefore I've kind of redeemed myself having a pizza. I don't know, I've made so many videos recently because I did one that was something for my mum that I wasn't expecting to have to make, which was the paper bag journal. That's up, by the way, now. I did a Shein haul because half of this stuff only arrived a few days ago and I only just opened it. It was a huge amount of stuff. I was delighted with what I got for the price. I know some people have some real anti-feelings about using things like AliExpress and Shein because they break copyright laws. I've lived in China. To be honest with you, I'd never have bought the real handbag. I would never have gone off and bought a Gucci because I could never have afforded it. So Gucci aren't losing business for me doing that. Maybe some of their posher customers wouldn't like it because people like me then look like, because if you know what you're doing with the fakes, you can get some very convincing ones because we can look like we've got Gucci or whatever. I don't think I actually did buy Gucci, but we can look like we own them and we actually don't. And then as for the labour laws, I think what you have to remember is it's a very different culture out there. We're sort of enforcing our culture on other people, which really shouldn't be a thing. And as for the copying, well, if you think about the high street, they basically go to the fashion shows to rip off the designs there. Sometimes very closely. I know pre-Marnie, it's like sometimes their designs, I can't tell the difference. And then if I bought this stuff, this washi and these stickers off Amazon and eBay, they're just distributors who've bought from AliExpress anyway. That was kind of my reasoning behind using it. I'm not taking away from a small name designer, or I don't think I am, on Etsy by the purchases that I made on AliExpress, because nearly everything I bought was something that I had seen on either eBay or Amazon. And we know they sell fakes. By the way, I have no particular plan as to how I'm doing these colours. I'm just doing them. This is very, very randomly being put together. It has no meaning apart from these are the colours in my living room. And then we have the white squares. And again, this is just to represent all the white walls there are in my house. It was redecorated this spring, virtually every room. And they were all decorated white. Some had actually been like light grey even. I'd really pushed the boat out with the light grey. But mostly everything was redecorated white. Okay, I think like that. I'm still trying to keep this journal relevant to me. And it is turning into obviously be an art journal, not really a writing journal. Even though I like making them, I can't imagine writing actual journals anymore. My Happy Planner, which I also do videos on, which is my modern organiser planner that I design, so I make it look pretty, or I try to, does have the odd kind of journaling thing, but mostly it's just a record of the day. And I know that's what a journal is, but I mean, it's not really a record of my emotions or feelings or anything like that. It's more like hot, sunny, phone dentist, that type of thing. Not exciting, deep, heartfelt messages in there. Maybe I just don't have any deep, heartfelt messages anymore. Well, that's pretty minimalist. Now, are we going to add the coffee thing, or is that going to ruin it? Like, could we just add one little coffee sticker, or a sticker that represents coffee on each one of these boxes, or is that just not necessary? The only thing I vaguely like is that, to me, is not too random because I know what it represents, but it has no punch. Whereas when I add that down there, it just gives it a little, I know I'm going to type a title, little something that I quite like. Some of you may think me doing this is about to ruin this. Others might think, yes, good move. And then I thought, just stick this, cut it down a bit and stick this as the title. Should I outline that one box with a little bit of black or grey? Maybe a bit of shadowing? Just where the two boxes, one is on top of the other. Let's risk it. Just a tiny bit. Now I feel I need to do it for all of them. That completes day 6 of the Junk Journal July challenge. I hope you enjoyed watching that process of using the word minimalism to prompt some memories for me to put into this journal. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow, share, do all the nice things, because this is a very small channel that could really do with a bit of help. Thank you very much.